Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by mineral explorer Western Mines Group, ASX code WMG. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the Managing Director of Western Mines, Caedmon Marriott. Hi Caedmon.
Hi Matt.
Okay, so newly ASX-listed Western Mines Group has its foot on 8 significantly underexplored battery and precious metals projects in WA. The company's key projects include the Jasper gold project near Laverton and its flagship Mulga Tank nickel-copper-platinum group element operation about 180 kilometres from Kalgoorlie. Notably, Western Mines has just unveiled a 300-metre long parcel of land at Mulga Tank containing visual sulphides that it says underline the ground's ability to potentially host a large-scale nickel sulphide deposit. Okay, Caedmon, what led you to focus on Mulga Tank? What were the early geological indicators there? Are there any old drill holes or rock chips, etc.?
Mulga Tank is a very large, underexplored ultramafic body with very limited historic drilling. This particular recent hole we were drilling under a historic hole which showed some intersections of nickel at 1 metre at 1.95% nickel, another metre at 1.18% nickel, but very shallowly tested, so this hole aimed to test beneath it at depth.
Okay, well, let's talk about depth, because when I look at this project, I can't see a whole lot of holes below 150-odd metres. Is that the strategy here? Get deep?
Yes, so the body is a similar sort of size to sort of the end members of this style of mineralisation would be a Mount Keith or a Perseverance. But the Mulga Tank is obscured by about 60 or 70 metres of sand, and historically there's only 9 holes that have ever penetrated through that sand and into the ultramafic body. So very underexplored area, and so our current 10-hole program is very much testing that and adding a lot more geological knowledge of this project.
Okay, so I see you got some visible sulphides in this drilling campaign. You haven't got the sample results back yet, but what are those visual sulphides telling you?
Yes, we've drilled 9 out of 10 holes to date, and 6 of those certainly showed visible nickel sulphide. The first holes were predominantly drilled around the flank of the intrusion, and we saw a lot of fracturing and very high-grade nickel-copper veinlet with visible pentlandite in. This most recent one, we've stepped more towards the centre of the intrusion, and we've seen a sort of a very thick ultramafic unit with 300 metres of disseminated sulphide in that, which certainly gives good confidence for a large sort of working magmatic sulphide system here.
Okay, very quickly, when do you hope to get some samples back from the lab?
Samples have been going in batches. We hope to get the first ones back probably early August, and then sort of over throughout August and September.
Okay, and with visible sulphides on the horizon, I'm sure those results will be highly anticipated. Caedmon Marriott from Western Mines, thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears today. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should, of course, seek independently. I'm Matt Birney, and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page on the 6PR, 2GB and 3AW websites and click the Public Companies tab.